Hello everyone and welcome to a very quick episode of Rock and Roll English, where I am here today to tell you about my free 14-day vocabulary challenge designed for lazy people or busy people that have no time to study, because on the challenge you do not need to study, but you still learn. Because recently I have found out that many people don't know about this challenge. Now, in my small brain, it's like I talk about it all the time. But many people I have spoken to recently told me they don't know anything about it. So what I've decided to do now is I'm going to run the challenge every couple of months, whilst before it was just always being run. So if you would like to learn advanced English vocabulary without studying, because on the challenge all you need to do is listen to a 10-minute podcast every day. And it is not a boring vocabulary course like the word mortgage means a type of loan you get from the bank when you want to buy a house. No, it's not that. The vocabulary is presented in funny stories, the typical rock and roll English stories about poos, getting drunk, and all of the rest of it. The typical stories I tell on this podcast, because the stories I tell on this free 14-day vocabulary challenge are all true stories. And in simple words, if you enjoy the stories on Rock and Roll English, you are guaranteed to enjoy this vocabulary challenge. It works in the same way. All you need to do is listen. Listen to funny podcasts. That's it. Just listen to funny podcasts about getting drunk, poos, and all the rest of it, and you will learn advanced English vocabulary. I say you will because I know I can absolutely guarantee this. Because many people have done this challenge and I have got feedback from lots of people telling me it actually works. They actually remember the vocabulary without having to study, because the vocabulary is constantly repeated. So if you would like to be part of this challenge, stop the podcast you're listening to right now and click the link inside the podcast. Write your name and email address, and the challenge will start on Tuesday the 3rd of February, okay? Now, if you have done this challenge before, yes, probably not much point doing it because the challenge is 90% the same. However, I have changed 10%, I would say, and just improved it a bit in various different ways. So yes, if you've done it before, there's probably not much point you doing it again, but you are welcome to because it's absolutely free. So if it sounds interesting, again, just stop the podcast you're listening to right now, click the link, and there is a page which talks all about it and gives you some more information. But just remember, it is a free 14-day vocabulary challenge for lazy or busy people who have no time to study. Because I know you are like me. I speak Italian well, for example, like I know you speak English well. I want to improve my Italian, but I'm too lazy to do it. And I'm sure you are the same with your English. So that is why I have designed this course in this way, so that you don't need to study. So you can just listen to these funny stories whilst you are taking the dog for a walk, doing the washing up, or on the train to work. And it works, I guarantee you. And again, it's totally free. One more thing is, some people say, why is it 14 days? Because most of these challenges are only like 2 or 3 days. The reason is because I want it to actually work. How much vocabulary would you be able to learn on a 2-day challenge, for example? I would say not a lot. If you do this for 14 days, I guarantee your vocabulary will improve. So again, click the link inside the podcast you're listening to right now. There is a page, more information about it, and then I will see you on Tuesday the 3rd of February when we start. Thanks a lot for listening. I will talk to you very soon. Any questions, just let me know. But in the meantime, just keep on rocking, baby.